Hello! So we have heard a lot about things that are happening before you buy a house. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share it with all your friends. And today we're gonna give you a story of a couple buys a new house before noticing the big danger concealed in their basement. Couples everywhere dream of one day finding their own perfect forever home. Amanda and Ricky Bodger thought they had finally found theirs on Ferry Road in Milo, Maine. The house was on a quiet, Browell Street, seemingly the perfect setup for the hard-working Bodgers. The evening everything change was pleasant enough for the new homeowners. They ran some errands together and were excited to see what McCoskey Petroleum had installed in their home, a regulator on a propane tank used to fuel their gas stove. Before relaxing in front of the TV, they turned the new tank into the basement and checked the stove. There was no note from McCoskey Petroleum, no voicemail or beeping on their answering machine. They had no reason to suspect that anything was off. Until 20 minutes later, when the house exploded. For Amanda, the terrifying event is burned into her mind. I remember a really loud bang on a bright light, she said. The other details she shared are so surreal. They sound like something you would see in a movie. I recall the feeling of flying through the air, seeing a ball of fire but not feeling hot, and walking up without on the ground with something on the top of me. What was on top of her was the roof, or rather, what was left of it. When Ricky crawled out of the debris, he looked around and saw grass, trees, road. They were on their front lawn. One mere seconds before they were on their couch, he searched for his wife in the rubble. Finally, Ricky found Amanda and removed the drapes that covered her body. Her arms and wrists were covered with cuts and burns. Ricky cried Amanda to the road, and from there they started at what was left of their dream home. It was just flat like a pancake, Amanda said of the house. She said that the house was not fire, but I could hear smoke alarms going off. The couple stood stoned and tried to make sense of it all. Later, at Maine Medical Center, Amanda was receiving treatment for burns and laceration when, out of the blue, her cell phone rang. When checked it, she saw that she had a voicemail from McCoskey Petroleum. The voice warned the Bodgers not to turn into the propane because there was something going on in the house. That's it? No explanations? No theories as to what could be going on? Amanda and Ricky knew they needed help. With the help of their attorney, Joseph Badlicci, they discovered that the previous homeowners cut a propane line and had not slid it off. Bodgers were never notified of this, not by the previous owners nor by McCoskey Petroleum. Immediately, Baldacci knew that the couple had a complaint case against McKosky Petroleum. We are honored to represent this young mine couple and help them move on from this terrible episode. But that was easier than he said. The couple's beloved dog, Jade, or John, had passed away a few weeks before they moved into the Ferry Road house, but her ashes were lost in explosion. Amanda had also just discovered her birth family, and the few moments she had were swiftly lost. Thankfully, one of her most precious possessions was spared. Amanda found out that her cat Ella had survived the explosion. She started sobbing. "I thought we'd find her body somewhere in the house. For them to find her and for her to be okay. That's when I lost it." Unfortunately, the Badgers will deal with another consequence of the explosion and have been diagnosed with PTSD, Amanda said. Thankfully, Blatchy helped the Badgers recoup some of what they lost. The Badgers received $550,000 settlement for McKosky Petroleum. Half of the money went for the reimburse the couple's homeowners insurance company, and the rest was compensation for their personal injuries and the trauma they suffered. Finally, the couple was able to start their lives anew in a returned home about half-mile from Ferry Road. Amanda and Ricky say that their intention is to stay here for the rest of their lives. Still, one thing is missing. The stove in their new home is electric, not gas. According to Amanda, the couple will likely be scared by the terrifying event for years to come, but Amanda is hopeful for all McKosky Petroleum's customers out there. Hopefully, this will make things safer for future customers, she said. She hopes that she and Ricky's ordeal, if anything, is lesson to future homeowners. I would not want this to happen to anyone else. So this is the story of today. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share it. Of course, don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Facebook accounts. Thank you. See you next episode. Goodbye.